and welcome to Craft Time with Eastville Library. I'm Alma. For this year's summer's reading program, we will be making crafts based on the color or colors of the week. For today's craft, we will be making an orange crab. Here are some items you will need. You will need orange construction paper, wiggly eyes, black marker, a pencil, glue, scissors. Since scissors is needed, adult supervision is required, and a circular object, but that is optional. This is the orange construction paper I will be using. All I'll be needing for this part is a pencil and my hand. So I'll be placing my hand right in the middle with my fingers spread out a little bit, just like that, and then I'll just be using my pencil to trace my hand. So I'll be starting at the bottom and tracing. So all you wanted to do is just to stop tracing where your wrists begin. So right up to here, and I'll be using my scissors and cutting it out. After you have cut out your hand, you will be using these two pieces of paper that you have left over, and you'll be putting it off to the side. For now, we'll be focusing on the hand itself. And what we'll be doing is we'll be folding the thumb part, and we'll be folding it in like this, and we'll be gluing it. So we'll be putting glue on the thumb right here. Be putting a good amount of glue and just folding it in like so. For this next part, all we'll just be doing is folding the 4 fingers that we have here, and we'll be folding them back. So all 4 fingers and folding them back, just like that. So for this one, we'll be putting these 2 right here at the end facing forward. And this one right here also facing forward like that. And then these 2 we will be folding back. So what we'll be doing first is we'll be folding this edge right here from here to here, and we'll be folding the finger back like this. And we'll be doing the same one for the long finger as well, and we'll be folding it in like that. And then we'll be lifting it up to this side and gluing it like that. So you have like a little pop-up right here. So we're going to grab our glue again, and we're going to glue these 2 fingers right here. So we're just gluing right here on this part. We're not gluing the whole 2 fingers all the way to the back. We're leaving some space. And what we're doing is just folding this back a little bit and lifting this front part like that. So like this. And we're pressing down, and then again with this part we'll be doing the same thing, kind of creating like this flap to stand up. So this is how it should look, something like this. And then these 2 on the side will be pointing out like that. As you can tell, this one's a little bit shorter and this one's a little longer, so you can bring out your scissors and cut out a little bit of this part, and just to make sure that it aligns with this one. So something like right here. So now that we have that covered, we're just going to fold this part right here from this hand, and we're just going to fold it in a little bit, not too much, just like that. You just want to create more kind of smaller body. So I'll be adding more glue here, and then just kind of pressing down on that. And then on this part, we're just going to fold this in a little bit more in, and just covering up to where this finger reaches. So as you can tell, this finger ends right here, and that's where we're going to fold it in, and we're going to put glue there. And that's just to make sure that everything that we've glued stays down. Make sure that the fingers are pointed down. So now that we have this taken care of, we're going to put this aside, and it should look something like this. For now, we're going to put this aside, and we're going to bring out our extra paper. So for this part, I'll be using a circular object, and I will be creating 2 circles and then cutting them out. Now that we cut out our circles, we're going to be using our scissors again, and we're just going to be cutting out a triangle piece of the circle. And this will be the claws of the crab. So something like this, kind of like a Pac-Man. Just open it up a little bit more. And we'll be doing that for both. I'm going to grab my next scratch piece of paper and I'll be cutting out thin lines. I will need about 3. I'm just going to cut off a little bit more from this one. Something like this. So for this one, I'm just going to be cutting right here along the short edge. And I'm just going to be cutting 3 strips of paper. 3 strips of paper. I will be folding them in half and cutting it as well. So like that. And the next thing that I'll be doing is that I'll be creating a little bit of a squiggly effect with these pieces of paper. So I'm just going to grab one right here and I'll be folding it backwards like this. And then I'll be folding it forward, then back, pressing down, and then forward, back, forward, back. And what I'm doing is just creating this accordion effect, and this will be the legs for the crab. So we're going to bring our crab body back out, and then we're going to bring out our eyes, and then we're going to have our legs, and then our little claws right here at the side, and we're going to start gluing everything all together. Glue first the legs, and we're going to put 3 on this side and then 3 on this side. So now that we have our 6 legs sticking out, we are going to glue the claws. So what we're going to do for this one, we're going to fold it forward. So I have this piece right here and I'm going to fold it forward like that. And then I'm going to fold this one forward as well. Just like that. And then I'm going to glue my claws right here. I'm gluing my claws here at the end right there. We have the claws there. We're going to glue the eyes right here at the tip. So we're just gluing a little bit onto there. I'm using paper eyes that I had previously printed out. You can use wiggly eyes. I couldn't find any in this size. And I just wanted it to be pretty big. So I'm just gluing a little bit right here at the edge of my eye so I can just glue it right there. Now my crab has the eyes. I feel like it needs a smile right here, so that's where my black marker is going to come into play. However, if you have a crayon or a color pencil, that'll work just as fine. I'm just going to draw a little happy face right here. Just like that. And now my crab has a face. Now you've created your own. Now that we made our orange crab, here are some books we recommend to go along with this week's theme color, orange. You're a Crab. 10 Orange Pumpkins. Creepy Carrots. They are now available here at Eastville Library. We are now open for public entrance during our new hours of operation, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you would like any of these items, you can give us a call, or you can go online at rivliv.net to place these items on hold. Thank you again for joining us with Craft Time with Eastville Library. Stay crafty, my friends.